Okay, so we are gonna get into our special section that y'all love to get into, man. Viewer questions.
Viewer questions today.
Yeah. So our first question is, man, why is it so hard for men to forgive women for cheating versus women forgiving men?
There they go.
Why is it so hard for men to forgive women?
So I'm gonna be real.
This nigga looked at me.
I thought you had it here.
He said,
Nah, so
you rolling?
let's just keep it real.
Okay.
Honestly, the way I feel, if a man forgives a woman,
Okay.
they actually forgive that person.
Oh, we going somewhere. We going somewhere.
Oh.
I like
This
where we
gonna
going,
get
but
deep.
let's
And if
go.
a woman forgives someone,
Okay.
it's a back pocket card
Mm.
for when you fuck up again.
Mm.
It's a draw.
I'm gonna, or if I fuck up,
Mm.
boom, I
It's
got
like a
something
draw
on
four
you.
out of
I got
nowhere.
something I'm gonna hold over your head.
And you remember back in '96 when you was messing with Letitia?
You had me on Facebook looking like a fool.
Damn.
Nah,
I
so
mean, as much I'm again, we all know I'm pro woman. Let's call a spade a spade. That's why they call me the hip philosopher. You know, I get to it. I I try to articulate things in a very pro woman and also empowerment, driven direction. But yeah, man, just about every woman I've ever met, from my mother on, has done really good job at holding grudges. So my experience has been as such. And I think a lot of times when we talk about forgiveness when it comes from like a cheating situation, um, in some cases with women, and I'm not saying everybody does the same thing, but in some cases with women, I think it can come off as, yeah, they continue the relationship with you, but have they really moved on to a point to where they don't talk about that, mention that, bring that back up? Like, if we're really going to move forward with forgiveness, that's kind of got to be left in the past, and that's not really what happens. And I think, if you want my honest opinion, I think a lot of guys are straightforward with themselves. They know themselves well enough to know that I ain't gonna be able to do that. No, that ain't gonna happen.
yeah, I'm not gonna pocket this.
I'm not gonna either. But if you want like the very direct answer to the question, it's pride, my friend. That pride gonna eat you up as a man. Pride is the devil, as my man J. Cole says, and pride is the killer of man, as the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? Pride will be the ego will be the death of a lot of folk. And I think it's just too much pride, and swallowing that, it's gonna eat at you. Whether it be,
Because at the end
bit
of
by
the day,
bit.
That's something to add.
at the end of the day, she can delete his number. I'm talking about the guy she cheated on you with.
Mm-hmm.
She can delete his number. She can block him on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
She can, hell, move to another city and never see him again. But guess what she can't do? Unsuck that dick.
That be bothering y'all.
Cheating unless you
Suck that dick.
Ooh, that's hard. I can't even stunt. But
You sitting there in the
but
car. You just
let's unpack that. Let's unpack
No,
that.
I'm about to unpack. I'm about to unpack something.
Okay, let's
I'm
go.
about to unpack
Let's
something.
go.
I'm gonna take y'all down a nice little rabbit hole real quick, cause
Okay.
some people just don't understand this shit. Man.
okay.
All right. When it comes to men, actually, I'm. When it comes to women, y'all need to understand this, bro. Women don't just cheat, bro. They don't just cheat just to cheat. They don't go out with their homegirls that night, meet somebody and fuck them in the back. They don't do that. Women don't do that shit. Now, there are some instances where women might do some shit like that, but typically that's not how women move.
Those are the women that the ones that would do that are the women that take their shoes off at the club.
Yeah,
Ugh.
dirty, dusty.
Ugh.
But typically
Big
that's
body bands.
typically
I
that's
used to be
big
dusty.
body bad. That's not typically what women do, bro. So
Okay.
you gotta understand, bro. As a man,
Hmm.
when women cheat, bro, they've thought about this shit for a minute. It ain't just some shit that happened today or yesterday. It's some shit that happened a while back.
So it's
they
premeditated.
It's premeditated. They plan this shit out to a T to where all their homegirls know. They didn't
Not
already.
the homegirls.
The homegirls be
Damn.
knowing. They didn't
That's some
solidify.
sick shit.
Listen, you
Damn.
even know, but you don't know. Cause you think that they got some kind of shit going on together where she gonna be at. You though. Nah, they playing it out so deep, bro.
That's some sick shit.
They playing it out so deep to where they'll be like,
they match their stories.
Listen. Say they meet JoJo.
Oh, not JoJo.
Give him like
not JoJo.
Give him a better name than that.
No.
So fuck
give him Tariq.
Roll with it.
Tariq.
Oh, not Tariq.
Okay, look. So they meet Tariq.
Okay.
Right?
Damn, Tariq, motherfucker. I'm sorry.
So they meet Tariq. Right? They with you, but they meet Tariq. It's January. Now, throughout January, Tariq might text or inbox, DM, whatever fuck they commune on. Comment, whatever they, communicating on.
Yeah.
Shit chatting.
She ain't gonna give him much play until you start. It's like a trickle down effect.
She start off with the
some
feet
little
pics.
bullshit you do. It's trickle down.
Up,
hey, how you doing? Might not even respond. Hey, how you doing again? 2 weeks later, I'm mad at this bitch ass nigga.
Couple hard eyes.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Look,
it goes off and on. But Tariq, he ain't got nothing to lose. This nigga is consistent. He ain't got shit to lose. He's single. He just slanging dick. Fuck boy.
10th degree.
Fuck boy. 10th degree. He don't got nothing to lose.
10th degree black belt. Fuck boy.
10th degree black belt. Fuck boy. Ready to wrap a dick around.
Broke so many houses.
Anybody
and homes up.
Choker.
You know what I'm saying? So he consistent. So he consistent, right?
Kids really think he their uncle.
Yeah. So the girl, it's a trickle down effect. She might not do it right then, but guess what? Tariq lingering around in her mind. So whenever the fuck she get mad at you, she thinking about, damn, would Tariq do me like this, or would Tariq?
She make me feel special.
Tariq wouldn't talk to me like this.
Meanwhile, Tariq over here slamming the shit out of Keisha.
Yeah.
And Tanisha. And Tashana. LaShonda.
Okay.
DMX song.
Lawan. About
DMX song.
3 Kims, motherfucker. This nigga had 3 Kims. Goddamn.
Right? So guess what? The whole fucking time, the woman, she figuring out, damn, I might want to cheat a little bit.
She like,
So now she starting to hit her homegirls up like, damn, this nigga been fucking up. Because they already know you been fucking up.
Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, of course I should. Like Will Smith and
cheat
fucking
thing.
parents just don't understand that ass.
Cheat, bitch. So we had something to talk about.
I might want to have me an entanglement.
Yeah. So look.
Damn.
So whenever they finally decide to do this shit, it's already a
She done thought about it for 6 to 9 months.
It's pre-planned, bro. It's such and such got a function to go to. We all going.
Okay.
So they all gonna be away from bro. It's like they work together.
So all it's the girls
they
gonna
perform
cheat
the
together.
Megatron. They perform the Megatron. No, it's only one of them cheating that night.
Bad
But they
bitch.
all gonna perform
Everybody
the
is supposed to
Megatron
be there.
because
They
they all
gonna
supposed
take
to be
pictures and
together.
everything.
They gonna do all of that.
Obama.
They gonna take pictures and all of that shit, so nothing looks suspect, bro. So you would never fucking know.
So
they gonna hold the pictures and wait to post them.
So your counter to that is that you feel that men are more spur of the moment cheaters.
Men, we stupid as fuck.
Cheaters.
We would go out tonight with the fellas and get dumb drunk and be like, man, that bitch over there eyeing me. I'm finna go hop on her. Matter of fact, most of the time it be the bitches that make niggas cheat.
That's what you think?
It's the nigga's choice. But it be a lot of times when niggas be out and they be like, the women be aggressive as fuck and they be like, nah, come to my crib. And niggas be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna. I'm obliged.
I just feel so wanted in this moment.
Niggas do dumb shit.
If a nigga cheat,
but women don't cheat like that.
I genuinely think it happens both ways, bro. I think women can cheat in the spur of the moment, and I think men can have a premeditated cheat. It just depends on the situation, bro.
Yeah. Majority of the time, men do not have no premeditated cheating.
Either way, right?
Okay.
So the woman has planned this cheat session out.
Yep.
Even though the cheat session was planned off of some bullshit you did that was allegedly forgiven, but still we gonna be like, there's a tax that has to be paid.
A debt.
Right? So y'all let me get to my point.
And Lannister always
get
pays
to it.
their
So my
debts.
point was, women go through all of that shit because in their mind, when they cheat, they feel like they can leave you for that nigga. They don't cheat just because they feel like they just want to go fuck off. They cheat on some cheat up type shit.
So she trying to cheat for a high value man.
Yeah, she trying to cheat for a motherfucker above you that she could leave you for. That's when women cheat. They don't just cheat just to go.
So okay, but
so
okay,
you don't
niggas is not wifing hoes at this point, bro. I feel like
you don't think women just be wanting to get a nut here and there, bro.
They might want to get a nut.
Yeah, I feel like they just want to get that.
Bart, this is what I'm saying though. The difference between that shit, what you saying, that's true.
Okay.
But my thing is, if you would a value woman, because most of us at this point, we also know who a value woman is and who a hoe is.
Sure.
We know a hoe just gonna be like, damn, let me go get a nut right quick. We know that shit by now.
Sure, but I feel like that's not. I don't feel like that's an activity that's above every woman. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
We all sexual beings.
No, it's not.
Sex is a need. It is not a want. It is a need physically for us as people, and women aren't excluded from that. So it's like I feel like they could put themselves into a position where it's like they trying to get a nut for whatever reason. And there could be 100 other factors that lead into that, but I just feel like it's an equal playing field on either side.
This is the only thing I'm saying with what you're saying.
For sure.
It's 2022 right now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sex is I thought he was gonna say something else. So it's 2022 right now. 2022 right now. Motherfuckers know, like, sex is out there at this point. At this point, motherfuckers don't even get in relationships unless it's with a motherfucker they can actually be in a long relationship with that satisfy them. Right. So it ain't about no nut to most motherfuckers that's in a relationship, bro. It's about some other shit.
It's a mental nut.
What if you're not getting the nut that you want with the person that you with, but you still love everything else about them?
You gonna get the nut. It's the fact that they doing something to turn a motherfucker off or to make them feel like you ain't for them. So I'm telling you, they cheating because they want something better than the situation. They ain't cheating to go bust no nut, bro.
It's possible. They
gonna leave you.
They
ain't about that.
Okay,
bro.
But I got a lot of women friends, and the ones that I have kind of conveyed their points to me when it comes to like cheating situation. As far as personal, situations, I've never had a woman like fess up to cheating on me. I had one that I knew did it, and she just wouldn't fucking tell me. but I knew she did it, and I called her out on it multiple times, and she was on some bullshit.
You gotta have hard evidence.
I'm not as good as an investigator as y'all niggas. So I didn't have
ain't
no private. But I was like, bitch, I know you did this shit.
The evidence is right there in front of your eyes, and you ain't even know it.
No. I was like, I know you did it.
Did he check? Did he check her sunglasses on her pictures? No, he did not.
I didn't zoom in on the glasses. None of that shit.
Nah, but I can't be zooming on glasses. Look, this is how it is. If you gonna cheat on me, it's probably my fault. And guess what?
It always be our fault. Majority of the time,
that's bullshit.
Majority of the time, it be our fault.
I think that
sometimes it could be
you
a
have
sleaze
a fundamental difference on opinion when it comes to like the causation of cheating. I genuinely believe, male or female, it comes down to insecurity. That's my genuine belief.
I like that take.
Male or female, it comes down to a level of. Don't get me wrong. There's the outliers are that I'm just fucking off on this random person. The real root of this shit is in a lot of cases it comes down to some level of. I think that's male or female.
I don't think women cheat because they insecure.
Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they?
I've never heard.
Why not?
I've never heard of a woman cheating because she's insecure.
I've heard of multiple women. Exactly.
She's not gonna say
no, but how is a woman cheating because she's insecure? What she insecure about that's gonna make her go
lay
down with a whole nother
hundreds
motherfucker?
of things.
Think about
hundreds
it.
of things.
I give you one example.
I feel like you just mentioned the turning off situation, right? You think that's a one-sided thing?
What you mean?
You just mentioned. So you said that a lot of women will start to, he on some bullshit, this, that, and the third. You think that is like a one-sided thing?
Okay, wait.
So if there's something that's turning.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you this, because you might have been making a point there.
Okay.
So you saying insecure because the man is making her feel so insecure to where he doesn't fuck with her like this. I don't
necessarily think
somebody who fuck with her like that.
I don't necessarily think it's an insecurity in the sense that the man isn't making her.
Because I know,
how I feel about that making word.
Because I know, she
gonna do what she want to do.
She gonna do what she want to do.
Because I know men a lot of times men cheat because they're insecure.
1000%.
And they'll cheat because they feel like they don't equal up to wherever the fuck they supposed to be for a certain woman, and so that woman is holding him to that standard, and she's bitching them out.
Or
but
that
the other woman on the other side is not doing none of that.
Or that same woman,
that happens a lot of times.
No, I think you're right, but or that same woman is maybe not even necessarily making him feel like he's supposed to be this certain type of a person. Yeah. Maybe she's not doing something that she used to do. Maybe she's not putting me on the pedestal that I'm not getting the attention from her that I used to get.
Right.
I'm not getting the acknowledgement from her that I used to get. Maybe that's part of it. But if that exists for a man, why wouldn't that exist for a woman?
I understand that.
So in both cases, men and women, I've had people on both spectrums where I'd be like, damn, you cheating again? This is like female friends or even some male friends. Like, damn, you about to go cheat again? Yeah, I'm going to cheat. And guess why they going to cheat?
What?
Because they can.
Oh, that's a fact.
Just simple, just because
I've never,
ain't nobody going to find out.
That's a fact. And, like I said, there's only the one girl that I've ever been with that I actually felt like cheated on me, and she, like, really wouldn't, like, admit to it. I bet you if I saw her today, she'd probably admit to it now, because it's been, that's been well over a decade ago.
Nice.
It's cool. It is what it is. Because I took my life after that, and like I was literally only involved with women who had boyfriends. I was exclusively involved with women who had boyfriends.
On purpose?
You know why they was? Yes. Because I had an insecurity.
Because you was a sleazeball.
Because I had an
insecurity. You was a
insecurity.
fucking slime ball.
Because I had an insecurity.
Hey, my name is
what you was. Because now you was trying to protect. I just
didn't want to get hurt. Yeah.
Hey,
I had an insecurity.
Hey, so if I don't got to worry about none of you motherfuckers. You don't belong to me. Doing.
You belong to me within these,
within
these
our
2 to 3 hours.
Right.
While I'm blowing your back out, and then you go back to your man.
You go back to your man, and
I have no responsibility for you,
bro.
My name's Dirtbag.
Been there,
and this is my brother.
Exactly.
Been there, but it wasn't because of
scumbag. No, Dirtbag and Scumbag.
Are you sure?
We're the Bag Brothers.
Dirt Diggler.
And we be bagging
bitches. Bagwell.
Hey,
Dirt Diggler.
The Bag Boys. Bag Brothers.
We're the Bag Brothers.
Nah, bro, I said I've been there. I've been there because I've definitely been in positions in my life where I just felt like I just couldn't be in a committed relationship. And it wasn't because of nothing insecurity-wise, because majority of the women that I've dealt with, period, always look at me like, yo, why you don't want a long-term relationship? Why you can't be in a relationship? But it wasn't nothing about being insecure. It was just that I didn't want that at the time.
But why didn't
you want it? Bring her to the show.
But why did... No. But check this out. But why didn't you want it?
I didn't want that because it's like for me to be in a relationship, bro, for me to say like, yo, okay, I'm going to be committed to you. Yeah. I'm going to do right by you. Yeah. I have to, for one, I got to feel a certain kind of way about you. Mm-hmm. For one. For two, I got to know you as a person. Okay. How you would deal with certain kind of situations as a person. Got to know that. For all third, and that's just like you say, some of our previous episodes, you got to vet that person.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
Yeah, so you got to know how they going to react to certain kind of shit.
Facts.
That's you even because you know certain shit going to come, and then just because you doing no bullshit, shit going to come up.
Life. That's just life.
So third, I got to know that I could trust you and be with you and know that you got my fucking back, bro.
Okay.
So a lot of them times that I was dealing with women, bro, and I don't care if it was like a woman after woman after woman after woman. If none of y'all, if I don't get that feeling for none of y'all, I'm just not going to settle and be like, yo, I'm just going to be in. No, I'm not. So it take a special kind of woman to take me be like, yo, I'm going to go over here and be in a relationship. Okay. Take a special woman to do this shit. Okay. Not just your average, everyday, random. And that might be my fault.
You know what I know it is?
Might have high standards.
This is what I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling this.
What?
This energy.
What is it?
You've been bamboozled by Lori Harvey.
Oh. Goddamn.
You know what? I was bamboozled by Lori Harvey. You know when I was?
When was it?
In high school. And so I got that shit out the way early. I learned early, bro. Listen, I didn't learn later on in life. I learned early.
The ghost of Christmas past has been interfering with your future.
No.
When
Does it? Does
did
but
you
Not at
last
all.
let your heart decide a whole new world?
But how is that? How is this nigga said? I'm literally done with you.
What the?
I'm literally. This
Yo,
nigga said, "When
this
did you
nigga
last let your heart
wild.
decide?" A whole new world. This nigga just out here reciting Aladdin lines. But
Type shit. What is he on?
But I mean, keep it a buck. If that's you said you got that out of the way earlier, it's probably something that you're cognizant of in your ongoing relationships or the pursuit of such. And that, to me, I guess maybe I have a broader stroke of what the word insecurity means to me, but that kind of falls under that category.
No, it don't. I'm gonna tell you why
All
I don't.
man.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't.
I ain't gonna tell you what words mean, but
So
they got definitions for a reason.
Yeah, because I don't have. See, I've never had walls up after that.
It wasn't.
No, wait.
I'll let you finish your story, for sure.
I've never had walls up
Mhm.
after that, and I've never held that shit over nobody else's head.
But what did you do?
What I did do was learn. I learned.
Facto, and that's exactly what I wanted you to say.
That's not insecurity.
That's exactly what I wanted you to say.
You know what I learned?
You moved differently afterwards?
No, you wanna know what I learned?
That's exactly
You
what
wanna know
I
what I
wanted
learned?
you to say.
You wanna know what I learned, Bart?
What's that?
What I learned was you can't take your baggage to the next place.
Not at all.
You gotta leave that shit there.
But isn't
But also, you know what's in them bags, though, right?
Mm.
You know what's
all-
in them
to
bags.
me, it is all the
You
same
ain't gotta
thing.
carry that motherfucker to the next town with
You
you,
ain't-
but you know what you left,
See, I think the
right? That's all
I'll
I'm
let you
asking.
finish. You're right. Yes.
So you know what you left.
Yes.
So you have to learn from the mistakes,
Right.
And not saying when you go into your next situation, don't be open to anything.
Yeah.
But be mindful that certain other things can happen. That's the only thing I've done. That's
no.
the,
But hear me
that's
out.
the only
But hear
thing
me
I've
out.
done.
But hear me out. So what's the real difference between learning and in your definition? By your definition, like having an insecurity.
Because there's a difference between insecurity, being naive, and learning.
Okay.
And three different things.
What's the difference though?
Being naive.
Let's focus on the two. I'm not so much naive, but let's say learning and the insecurity portion.
Learning is just knowing that shit can happen.
Okay.
That's preparing yourself. That's saying, damn, I'm so much crazy in love with this motherfucker, but I know for a fact anything can happen at any point.
That sounds like insecurity.
That's not insecurity, bro.
The only difference. Do you know what my difference is?
That's not insecurity.
Do you know what my difference is between the two?
You asked me a question.
Connotation.
You asked me a question.
You're right. You're right.
The difference that's so that's basically, learning.
Sure.
Because things can happen. Not saying they're going to happen.
Sure.
That's the insecurity part.
But
The insecurity part is when you say, I know for a fact you did this because I've seen it. It's not, you can't hold nobody accountable for some shit you went through in the past. But
you can say
if an apple is an apple,
you can say
an orange is an orange, if a lizard is a lizard, you know what the shit look like at this point. That's when I say learning, bro, because you know certain things, how they look, bro.
Learning. So by your definition, learning is safeguarding yourself against the future.
Learning is knowing what the hell you looking at when you're looking at it. That's learning, not safeguarding yourself. When it comes to love, bro, when it comes to finding somebody or finding and moving on, don't safeguard yourself. Don't do that.
Okay.
You know when a lizard start to look like a fucking lizard, and you know when a duck start to look like a duck because that motherfucker quacking like a duck.
Start quacking.
You a sucker duck.
Don't be you a sucker duck at that point, bro. You a sucker duck.
Mr. Draco.
That's fine.
You need to forgive that young lady.
I have. That's how I've been able to move on, bro.
I will accept your answer. Although, in my personal definition, they are very much alike. I think that in connotation, a lot of people will say that the difference would be one makes you bitter and the other makes you better. You know what I'm saying? Like in the sense that if you are insecure, you are supposed to be. There's a connotation that you're supposed to be angry. I was never angry in my insecurity. Never. Not a one time was I angry, upset, or anything like that. I just moved differently because of so. So a lot of people look at that as learning from your situation. I put them right in the same bucket. It wasn't until I let it go completely that I was able to understand, okay, just like you said, I shouldn't safeguard, against these sorts of situations. I should kind of go with the flow, make things, not try to, create a situation or put myself in situations intentionally in an effort to avoid something else. Because to me, that's what a lot of people do when they.
Because if you start to avoid, bro, you might miss something.
100%. And I found that out at the right time because that's when I met my wife. So it is what it is, man.
He off the market. But me, let's talk about the people that's out here in these streets, right? So as far as somebody cheating on somebody, you said the main question was forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it so hard to forgive? And I think probably it goes back to what we end up doing most, getting on the motherfucking internet.
Mm-hmm.
And when your whole relationship is televised so much, you got so much history of all these pictures and all this stuff posted, and then you get played.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole world see you getting played. And it just demasculates you to a point where nobody wants me. I'm so ugly. And you feel like that little duck.
That little sucker duck.
So ugly.
I'm so ugly. I think shit, just gonna have to get over it.
Also for a man, bro. For a man, like, y'all gotta understand, like, for women, bro, men are entering them. Men are entering them. So you gotta live with the fact that somebody entered my girl.
Oh.
And she 9 times out of 10 put it in her mouth. Like, that's what y'all gonna do with it. Fam, keeping it real.
No. This the only
What
thing
is
that
the
really
real
hurts.
difference? It takes two to tango when it comes.
It takes two to tango.
But this is what'll really
what
break
is
your
the
heart,
difference?
Bro.
This will really break your heart. If she do to that nigga what she don't do to you.
No, if she do to that nigga, what she do to me?
Disrespectful, but
if she do to that nigga, what she do to you?
Like, let's say if
at that point, what didn't she do to you?
Let's say if you got one that just ain't trying to get head, right?
She suck him off.
I ain't gonna be in a relationship with this motherfucker if she ain't giving head. What are you talking about?
That's OD disrespectful.
And then she
made
sure she line up.
Cause what?
OD disrespectful.
That you allowing that?
Suck that dick.
What do we learn about our friend?
Your friend is single.
Y'all can be with this guy.
Though?
Y'all can be with this guy. Never have to give head.
Your friend is on the market. That's what we learned.
Man, you know how I feel. She gonna do what she want to. But yeah, man. I think like I said, I think it boils down to pride. I think it boils down to just. I don't know, man. Honestly, it feels like, and like I said, maybe this is coming from a male perspective, but it feels like a lot of times men know what they can handle, and they oftentimes can't handle that. Women, however, on the other end of the spectrum, and like I said, women don't kill me. I'm for y'all. I'm here for y'all.
Team women.
I'm team women.
Women.
However, it seems like women don't fully understand the grasp of what it is that they're in front of. Maybe they're more so blinded by the infatuation of the love that they think they feel in that moment.
Because I feel
like they want to try to make it work. Maybe they're just better at negotiating.
I feel like they almost kind of groomed to accept that.
Oh, 1,000%.
Just because I don't feel like
1,000%. Society has taught them that he's going to cheat.
Right.
It's going to happen. So
when
you should better just prepare yourself.
Because don't get me wrong, there are men out here that don't and won't cheat, bro.
But there's our men that get a pass.
Yeah, but there are men that don't get talked about enough that will not and won't and don't believe in cheating, bro.
That's a fact.
Are you one of those men?
Well, he's black, isn't he?
I'm black.
Hey, black men don't cheat. Yeah, you black.
Yeah, I thought I was.
That's what I'm talking about, man.